matchroom sport, proudly present a night of World Championship Boxing. Sponsored by PokerMillion.com for a great game of online poker. And a very warm welcome to our viewers joining us live and exclusive here on Sky Sports and the millions of viewers joining us around the world. All the officials have been appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control, the World Boxing Council and the Commonwealth Council, all present with us at ringside. Now let's get the action underway, ladies and gentlemen. 12 rounds of boxing for the British and Commonwealth Light Middleweight Championship. Steward in charge is Honour Alan Simpson and Dennis Lockton, and our area representative, Mr. Jeff Bolter. Now, the challenger. Fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing the black trunks, weighing in at 10 stone, 13 pounds, 3 ounces, 41 fight record, 33 wins, 17 inside the scheduled distance, 7 losses and 1 draw. He's from Croydon, South London, where he is known as Old Bones, Gary Logan. Across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, comes the champion wearing the red trunks trimmed with silver. Weighing in at 10 stone, 13 pounds, 12 ounces, with an 18 fight record, 17 wins, 11 inside the scheduled distance, 1 loss. He is the reigning and defending British and Commonwealth Light Middleweight Champion from Salford. It's Jamie Moore. Timekeeper at the bell is Mr. Colin Roberts, and referee in charge of the action is Mr. Ian John Lewis. Sports fans and Sky Sports fans, this is 12 rounds of boxing for the British and Commonwealth Light Middleweight Championship.
Boxers, I'm the referee. I spoke to you both in the dressing rooms. Obey my command at all times. You both know the rules. Watch the heads, kick the punches up. When I shout break, you break clean. And remember, defend yourself at all times. Shake hands.
Ian John Lewis, who was in some entertaining fights of his own a few years back. Jamie Moore, 24 years old, the British and Commonwealth champion. This is Gary Logan. You're looking at the 35-year-old challenger. His record in championship fights at area, British and WBU level is 2 wins, 5 defeats. There will not be another opportunity after tonight, of that I'm pretty sure, but he intends to take this one. Moore, though, is an improver. 17 wins, 1 defeat when he ran out of gas. It looked like that to us anyway, and got knocked out by Scott Dixon. Nasty shock, looked like he had stamina problems at the time, but has rebuilt his career pretty impressively. He's in the red trunks here. Jamie Moore, big mate of Ricky Hatton. And he's come on a lot, hasn't he?
He has come a lot, and I think, you know, winning the title will give him all the confidence he needs to move on further, and he's really got to try and build on that win.
But Logan is a well-respected operator. He's in the black trunks here, remember. Did pretty well against Takaloo, perhaps our top light middleweight of the moment, before getting stopped in the 10th round, but his boxing skills gave Takaloo lots of problems that night. One little difficulty he has is he just tends to fade late a little. Moore will know about that and thinks that he's the pressure and will come on strong and take control of this in the second half of the fight. Every expectation that this ought to be a good one, Greg.
Yeah, it should be. It should be a really good match on paper. It looks that way. The styles should complement each other and make for a good fight. They're not giving each other a great deal of respect and feeling each other out. They're both standing toe-to-toe here early on.
Moore looking strong, bundling Logan back against the ropes, spearing him with the southpaw jab, whipping in the odd left hand. Logan's had some success to the body early on, but it's Moore that's taken the early control.
Well, I think it's very important for Moore to do that early on. He's got to try and stamp control on this fight. On the old campaigner, Gary Logan will fancy it a little bit.
He smiles through the gum shield, Logan, but those were quite hurtful-looking body shots that Moore sank in. He was a revelation, really, on the night he beat Michael Jones. Not a lot of people fancied him that night, but he won it, and won it pretty big to win this title. That's another good right hand to the body from Jamie Moore, who was only 9 years old when Logan made his pro debut. Think about that.
And that's the difference in experience that Logan has. But can he make that tell against the youngster who's fresh and who's strong?
I was going to say, there's comes a point where experience can turn into being a bit ring-worn, though.
Almost definitely, that point always comes. It's been a decent, relaxed start from Jamie Moore.
It's his round, I think. He did most to make the fight in that round and got him with the better shots.
Everything was okay. He was looking a bit
So far, so good for Jamie Moore. Salford's first British champion for nearly a century, going back to the days of Joe Bowker.
Well, that was a decent start from Moore early on. He put Logan on the back foot, landed some good body punches, and just established a bit of control in the opening round.
Champion Jamie Moore in red, remember. In the amateurs, he won one, lost one against Anthony Farnell, and threw in the towel in the first round, or his corner did anyway, against Ricky Hatton. He wasn't ready for that, he said. Not nearly ready. It was only his 9th amateur contest. Doesn't mean too much now. That was a low blow and then a right hand. No. And no knockdown, he says, because there was a low blow before it. Ian John Lewis has shades there of the recent Danny Williams-Michael Sprott controversy.
Well, we'll give him plenty of time to recover.
Well, Danny Williams retained his British heavyweight title recently, appearing to hit Michael Sprott with a low blow before putting him out of the contest and on the floor. He'll give plenty of time here to Logan, who dropped his gloves, but the low blow had preceded it. They touched gloves. Moore knows he was a bit out of line.
But the punch still landed and still obviously hurt Gary Logan.
Yep, they can't take that away. It had the effect. That's spurred Logan on here. And he's, for the first time, coming forward. It's just a bit of angriness under the right eye of Jamie Moore after that first round. If Logan was shaken up by that, he's not showing it much.
No, he's got to try and get himself back into that and just take that memory away, even though it didn't count.
Good ramrod right lead from Moore, jolting back the head of Logan. And another more hurtful looking cross too. Watch the use of the heads, says the referee.
Decent work on the inside from Moore, nice uppercuts and hooks.
Yeah. Looking quite economic on the inside, Jamie Moore. Logan's left hand blocked by the glove of the defending champion. Logan's done some high-class sparring for this with world title contender Mads Larsen of Denmark and the fairly talented Irishman Brian McGee. That's a good right hand again, but he's back to the ropes from Moore. But Logan here trying to hustle him out of his rhythm.
He's trying to be busy, but he's getting caught with shots, Logan, in close.
Moore looks more accurate. Quite authoritative and quite controlled as well. He's quite a student of the business. Jamie Moore is determined to do well.
It's a sign of his strength there as he pushes Logan back against the ropes and then drives in some hard uppercuts.
Good shots, accurate shots, close in from Moore. This is good quality from him.
It is, he's working well and he's not wasting much. There's some good short little shots.
Looking quite rounded, But Logan still has plenty of fire, and that's a good right hand through the middle from him. But look at that left to the body. That is authentic, is it or not? Yes, it looked okay to me. No, he says no. He says low. He says low, Ian John Lewis. Logan's down from that one. It was a big left hand, and it's the second low blow offence. Now there surely has to be a deduction if he's ruled that one low too. He's saying the point off. Now here we go. He's telling him it's a point off. Now he's telling everybody else.
Well, he had to do that, didn't he? He's already put him on the floor after a low blow, and then another one going in. He's certainly in a bit of distress there, Logan.
And he might find it pretty hard from recovering from this. Let's have a look and see how low it was.
Didn't look too bad, did it? I looked on the waistband.
My original impression was it was a very good body shot.
Well, that's maybe signs that, you know, there is distress, and it's maybe not from the shot there, it's from the other work that Moore's doing, because he is landing with some good punches.
Yep, I must say that looked like a legal punch to me. But I think Logan saw his opportunity, stayed down, and certainly wasn't going to change the referee's mind. Interesting. It may well be there that Moore was denied an authentic knockdown. Let's take another look at this, because this is quite pivotal, isn't it?
Yep, he turned him nicely there, and then that looked a good shot to me. Certainly just seemed to skim the waistband, nothing bad in that, but I think that, you know, so maybe the effects of that are actually a body shot.
Well, it didn't hit him there where he's holding Logan.
No, I think that
was earlier. That was the earlier one.
That was a definite low blow. The reaction was bad, wasn't it? He dropped his hands. You've got to remember, as a fighter, protect yourself at all times.
So how bizarre is this? We've had Gary Logan on the floor in both rounds so far. The first one, quite correctly, called as an illegal blow beforehand. But the second one, it looks like the video evidence is that Jamie Moore was robbed of a perfectly good knockdown. Looked like a great shot, actually.
It did look a good shot, and you really got to be pretty impressed with the work so far from Jamie Moore, who's looking at a rounded professional now.
He was eligible for the Young Boxer of the Year award, as decided by the boxing writers. Didn't get a vote. I can't believe that, this fellow. It was won by Enzo Maccarinelli, the rising cruiserweight from Wales. Should have got something, I think. Looking at this, it's a good performance, this from Moore so far.
He's got his hands up well there as he's trying to attack the body and head of Logan.
Looking strong as well. Logan finding this hard, and there's no doubt about it. That body shot in the last round, not plenty out of him. I wonder whether Moore might even stop him here. He's covering up well, Moore. His defense looks good too, taking a lot on the gloves and arms.
That's right, and not wasting anything. He's getting good shots through. His accuracy is pretty good.
Logan does get through with a couple of jabs. The man from Croydon has beaten O.J. Abrahams and Spencer Fearon in a couple of Southern area title fights in his career. But at higher levels, he's not managed to cut it thus far, Logan.
Good left hands there from Moore, and then a nice right.
Just looked a bit unsteady on his legs as well, Logan, I thought.
Well, I think these body shots are hurting an awful lot. They look solid punches.
Looking young and fresh, and I have to say, pretty talented too, Jamie Moore here. I know he went on a 10-week diet and nutrition course after that traumatic loss to Scott Dixon. I think he sorted himself out. He called in Joe Dunbar, who does a lot of conditioning for Lennox Lewis and some Premiership football teams as well. And I think he's found the answers. He thought he was overtraining. Looks like he's got everything right now at the moment, doesn't it?
Yep, he looks good. Still getting caught with a couple of shots off Logan, so never count Logan out. He's game, he's tough, he's been around.
Good right lead again from Moore. And a left hand rocking Logan back against the ropes. Not able to get his jab into the contest at all, and he is slightly the taller man, Gary Logan. It's all Moore, really.
Thanks for talking. When you're talking, then you work better. When you realise you're like in a daydream, get out that daydream.
Moore trained these days by ex-pro Oliver Harrison with his sidekick Jed Livesey. And they're doing a pretty good job with him, I'd say.
Yep, he's doing everything right at this moment. It's good attacking work. You know, he's reserving his energy, he's picking his shots well, but the body punches have been particularly effective.
This for the British and Commonwealth Light Middleweight Championships. Former British champions including Maurice Hope, Harold Graham, Jimmy Batten, Ensley Bingham in more recent vintage. Also from Manchester. Big punching Wayne Alexander as well. What's happened to him? Keep the punches up. Little warning to Logan this time from the referee. Sharp little short punches Moore's putting in.
They're in, and Logan looked a little unsteady when he's caught with those shots, as if the balance, the footwork isn't what it used to be.
Good little right to the body from Logan, but it's sporadic success for him, to put it mildly. Left uppercut on the inside. I do like these short little hooks and crosses he's whipping in, Jamie Moore.
Yeah, well, the style that Logan's adopting is suiting Moore. He's right there in front of Moore. Moore can bring these cute, solid little punches in.
Another good shot, the left hand to the body, preceded by that chopping right to the head.
That went right down to the soles of his boxing boots there. The legs really stiffened with those shots.
Logan trying to spit out some fire, but finding this hard, very hard. He's doing a number on him at the moment, Moore, threatening to stop him. And picking his punches quite beautifully at times.
Well, this is very good work from Jamie Moore. It looks as if he's come on leaps and bounds since winning the title.
He really does. He looked unsteady again there, Logan. He's trying to get something back. He's cut as well now. He's got a cut by the right eye. Quite a bad-looking gash, has Logan.
I think there's blood from the nose in there as well. He's still trying to throw these shots back.
Oh, big left hand. Great shot from Moore that time. Logan's going to get stopped if he carries on like this. He's having to really suck it up in there at the moment. At times looks a bit shaky and keeps on trying to fire back, but he keeps hitting the gloves and arms of Moore, who's not only attacking well, but defending well too, and won't let Logan into this. Oh, another uppercut on the inside. He looks so strong. I tell you what, it's a cracking performance this so far from Jamie Moore.
Well, complete control there. He's in a lot of bother with a cut on the right-hand side of the eye, and he got such a beating in that round. I had deemed that a 10-8 round in Moore's favour. He really did give Logan a little bit of a pasting.
He really did. He's got the right guy in the corner there, Mick Williamson, for the cut anyway.
He did everything right. It was good pressure. The legs were just going very solid when these short little hooks were going in, and he did well to get through the round, really, Gary Logan, because that was a tough round for him. He kept fighting back. Gotta admire his courage, but that took an awful lot out of him that round.
Moore is looking fairly hot here, albeit against a 35-year-old challenger who has failed in two previous British Championship attempts. Moore made no real impact in his days as an amateur. Did win an East Lancs and Cheshire title. Came a cropper in the Northwest Counties final in a controversial one against Carl Wall, who took 2 standing 8 counts in the contest, but still won it. Don't even ask. Good body shot from Logan there that time, but he's under pressure the whole time. He's getting bulled against the ropes.
Yeah, the strength of Moore looks good, doesn't it? You know, he looks strong, he looks fit, he looks he's done the weight well, and you know, it's really good pressure.
And it's the old cliche, Glenn, isn't it, about a fighter who's got a whole stack of confidence from becoming a champion.
Well, it does happen to you. I can tell you know, myself, my own experience, it builds you up, really makes you feel good.
Looks unsteady, he's cut, he's beginning to get busted up. Gary Logan, how much longer can he survive this avalanche of leather?
Well, he'll still be looking to try and find one big punch that can change the course of this fight. That's what he needs now, Gary Logan.
But not noted as a big crunching puncher, Gary Logan, who once had a 5-year break in his career. Came back in 2001. 5 wins, 3 defeats in the comeback.
Fire back now, Gal. Fire back.
Arm punches really from Logan, who's had to take a lot, and then a hurtful looking right to the body. He tries to showboat a little, but Moore, he's just quite relentless and looks ruthless, clinical.
Yeah, he looks very, very focused, Ian, doesn't he? He knows what he's got to do, pulling Logan back and then whipping in these uppercuts and hooks on the side of the head.
It's almost got to the point. Oh, there's a beautiful left hand to the body, a rib cruncher. Logan is down, and there's no controversies about it this time. No, he's going to make it. No, counted out. The body punch did it. Jamie Moore is still the British and Commonwealth Light Middleweight champion, and tonight he looked $1 million.
You've got to be impressed with that. That was a terrific performance from Jamie Moore. Did everything right. He really just hammered all the resistance out of Gary Logan and proved he's a very good fighter, getting better.
That was a great performance, really, at this level.
It really was. I think Logan, in reflection, was the right sort of style to make him look better. He was right in front of him all the time, didn't try to outbox him, stood with him. But Moore can't take anything away from him. It was a good performance, steady pressure, found the punches, and the body shot finally got the right one on that didn't look low, and it really paid.
And Gary Logan, from quite an early stage, had the look of a fighter who just was in the wrong place on the right night.
Yeah, he looked the right sort of opponent, but Moore looked certainly a much, much improved fighter. And you know, he did everything right here. Whipped in the hooks, and that was a beautiful right hook and left uppercut to the body.
It's only his 8th knockout win in 19 contests.
Yeah, I think, but the experience will make that improve. Now he believes he can punch a bit better, and you know, he's just 24, you know, double title holder, and this is really good. Good, solid work inside, and he'll only get better from performances like this.
Very definitely progressive, Jamie Moore, and only 24. I'd like to see him fight the likes of Takaloo, Richard Williams, Steve Roberts. Wouldn't you?
Definitely, he's certainly in there for those type of fights, and I think, you know, he'll get them soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, timekeeper Colin Roberts has recorded a time of 2 minutes and 44 seconds of the 5th round. On a count out, your winner, and still the British and Commonwealth Light Middleweight champion from Salford, Jamie Moore. And please show your appreciation for the bravery of the one and only Elbows Gary Logan. And now to present the coveted Lonsdale belt, do please welcome Jeff Bolter.
This young man could be the city's next big star after Ricky Hatton. But of course, Michael Brodie could outshine all of them tonight. Brodie is our top of the bill. How long we've waited for this one. It's his bid for glory tonight for the vacant WBC World Featherweight crown against the South Korean In Jin Chi. It's live, coming next here in Manchester. But first, some reflections from this young man. He looks on his way, doesn't he? Let's hear from him now.
Jamie Moore, you retain your British and Commonwealth Light Middleweight titles in sizzling style that look good from the word go. How about it inside there?
Well, I mean, that's what I've been told, but I've just said to Barry, to be honest, I didn't feel that good in there because I've been out for 6 months. I felt like I wasn't boxing, I was leaning in and all, and I didn't feel that good, to be honest with you.
You didn't feel that good. Well, your inside work, your hooks to the body especially, looked pretty impressive to us.
I was getting hooks off inside, but I wanted to box more, and I think if I did box to how I can box, I would have been earlier.
Just talk me through that torrid second round when there was the low blow and the not counted knockdown, and then the second one, which was a body shot that looked good.
Body shot, yeah. I mean, I admit it was a low shot. Only borderline the first one. I actually hit him as the ref shouted break, so it wasn't intentional. But the second one was a good body shot, and I knew, and I said to the ref, it was a good body shot, but he's got to do his job. He's seen it as a low blow, and that's how it was.
Logan very brave, but you stopped him in 5. Takaloo had to do it in 10. Yeah. Do you want the likes now of Takaloo, Richard Williams, and the big boys?
Yeah, I've been saying during the week that I'm on the learning curve, and they've already been there and learned. I'm still on the way, but I think if I'm brought along correctly, 12 months' time, I can be the best light middle in the country.
Fabulous performance tonight. What a year. Well done, Jamie.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers. Can I thank all the fans who come down? Brilliant it was.